Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Joseph Shea, and I'm one of the 3 Norfolk County Commissioners. I'm joined here by my colleagues Richard Stady and Peter Collins. As Chairman of the County Commissioners, I will chair this public hearing. First order of business is to call the roll. Commissioner Stady?
Present.
Commissioner Collins?
Present.
Commissioner Shea is present. I would now ask everyone present to join me in the recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The hour being 4 o'clock, I now will entertain a motion to open the public hearing.
Chairman, I move we open a public hearing as advertised.
Thank you.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. This public hearing is declared open. I will begin with an explanation of the protocols and agenda of the public hearing. This is a public hearing pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 14, Section 14, on the County of Norfolk's proposed sale of the Quincy District Court, also known as the Francis X. Bellotti District Court, to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Pursuant to Section 14, a public hearing is required in the town in which the county's property is located prior to any sale. Also pursuant to Section 14, a public hearing must be held at least 45 days, but not more than 60 days prior to contracting for the sale of the real estate. I will state for the record that the county notified in writing the Quincy City Council, the mayor of the city of Quincy, members of the Great and General Court representing Quincy, the Norfolk County Advisory Board on County Expenditures, and the Metropolitan Area Planning Council, all on March 13, 2023. Procedure for this public hearing. Please listen carefully to these instructions. This hearing is an opportunity to speak in favor or against the county's proposal to sell Quincy District Court, also known as the Francis X. Bellotti District Court, to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. In order to ensure everyone may have a chance to be heard on the project, we've asked members of the public, any elected officials are here, or appointed officials to sign in at the door. We'll call each person in turn and ask that you approach the microphone and make your comments. Also, we ask you focus your comments and why you would be in favor or against this proposed sale of the District Court to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We ask that you strive to restrict your comments to 2 or 3 minutes to allow everyone a chance to speak. I will now call upon County Counsel Scott Lopez to make a brief presentation for the particulars on the sale of Quincy District Court. Attorney Lopez.
Thank you, Commissioner. In April 2017, the trial court, in partnership with the Division of Capital Asset Management and Maintenance, otherwise known as DCAM, published a draft master capital plan for the state's 99 courthouses. As part of this plan, the Francis X. Bellotti District Court in Quincy was identified as a courthouse in need of replacement in Phase 1 of the master plan. In April 2019, an updated master plan identified Quincy as a location for a new regional justice center. After completing its initial studies of the courthouse, DCAM approached the county to purchase the Quincy courthouse. As a result, the county was required by Mass General Laws, Chapter 34, Section 14, and Chapter 30B, Section 16, to hire an appraiser to render an opinion on the market value of the courthouse. After the county received its appraisal, negotiations over the sale price with DCAM officials began in earnest. Ultimately, DCAM and the Commonwealth agreed to accept the county's offer to sell the property for $10,400,000 as is. The county's offer took into consideration the significant costs the Commonwealth will incur for asbestos abatement on the property and removal of other hazardous materials because the courthouse was built in the early 1970s. However, before the county commissioners can enter into a contract to sell the property, they are required to hold this public hearing in Quincy. After this hearing, the county will can enter into a purchase and sale agreement between 45 days and 60 days after this hearing.
Thank you, Attorney Lopez. Thanks for the presentation. I now call upon people in accordance to the sign-up sheet. I do have a couple that have signed up, but I don't think we'll have any trouble reaching all of you in a timely manner. First, on the sign-in sheet is Mark Flaherty.
He's good.
Mark's good. Robert Rizzi? Okay. Heidi Green of DCAM. She's good, too. Well, this is all good news.
All right.
Welcome. Those are the three that I have signed up. Is there anyone else, anyone at all who wants to come up and speak on this matter? Come right up and do so. Just need your name and address. Any comments at all? Be happy to take them. Being that the hour is only 4:06, and none of the present people want to speak, I'm going to keep the mic open here, and we're going to stay for a while. If in a reasonable amount of time, we don't hear anyone else for this public hearing, and I remind folks, there is another one at 5 o'clock to be hosted by DCAM right in this room. I will ask for a motion to adjourn, but I think it's early enough that we should stay for a while. And I'll keep repeating, if anyone wants to come up and speak, we'll take any testimony at all. Thank you. One last call. Anyone at all wants to speak on this matter relative to the Quincy District Court? Anyone at all at the 4 o'clock public hearing? Okay, I think we've waited a reasonable time for anyone, and I remind you, there is a 5 o'clock public hearing run by DCAM. If I have no further comment at all, I'm going to take a motion to close this public hearing. Commissioner Stady.
Chairman, I'll move to close the public hearing. That's 4:20.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor of closing the public hearing?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you again very much. This public hearing is adjourned. Thank you.